and if in case they invade it on their own free wish and desire, they are responsible for their deeds. But the reality is something different. People venture into such areas when they get into. Hi, I'm Rajesh and welcome to another edition of Vlogging with Rajesh G. How are you guys doing today? I hope all of you are doing great and I hope it continues that way. Today I'll review the movie Manjummel Boys, which was released on the OTT platform some time back. This movie had done commendable business during its theatrical release. Manjummel Boys is a story of a group of boys from a town called Manjummel near Kochi, who go on a short trip to Kodaikanal, and these boys wants to enjoy as if there is no tomorrow. And when they reach Kodaikanal, they explore all the beautiful or tourist attractions there, and when they're on their way back, that Deepak Parambal suggests that they should visit Guna Caves, as it is again one of the most beautiful places, and a movie was also shot there. When these boys reach Guna Caves, they realize that a couple of areas near the cave has been converted into restricted zones. That means entry is barred for the visitors. But Manjummel Boys, being them, they decide to bypass the restriction and enter the restricted zone and explore the caves by themselves. And they were really mesmerized by the beauty of the place. And at one place near the rock, they write the name Manjummel Boys because they wanted to leave a mark of themselves. And then they call all the boys to gather near the rock so that a picture or an image can be clicked, and all the boys were coming towards the rock. It is at that time that Sreenath Bhasi, who was walking towards that rock, falls into a hole which was covered by leaves and it was not easily visible by naked eyes. And it happened in a fraction of seconds and nobody could actually realize what has happened. But later they realized, no, Sreenath is not playing a prank, but the situation is little critical than what they anticipated initially. The boys decides to split into groups. So one group decided to stay near the hole, the second one went to the villages, and the third one went to the police station. And in the midst of all these things, it starts raining heavily and water starts getting into the hole. And the group which has gone to the villages as well as the police station, people are reluctant to help the boys. Reason? The hole in which Srishant has fallen is known as the Devil's Kitchen, and till date, no one has ever come out of that hole alive. After much persuasion, the villagers and the police arrive at the spot, and they try their level best to convince the boys to leave the spot and go back to Kerala. But these boys are reluctant because they feel that Sreenath is still alive and waiting for their assistance. After much persuasions, the boys decide to leave the place, but not without trying one last time near the hole. And they go to the hole. They do certain things. Their last attempt didn't go futile because they find something substantial. What did these guys find? Will Sreenath come out of the hole? Is Sreenath dead or alive? The answers to all these questions is in the movie Manjummel Boys, which is currently streaming on the OTT platform Disney Plus Hotstar. It's a beautiful movie which has not only been written well but also directed amazingly well. This particular movie has an ensemble cast, and the best part about this particular movie is each character has been given ample amount of screen time to showcase their talent, which I like the most. There are a couple of scenes in this movie which is very real and difficult to believe, and one such among them is the place where these boys are handling the rope, and the footwork done by them is phenomenal. It's so real that I was so impressed. For a moment I didn't feel that I was watching a movie, but I felt that a real life operation is going on. Now moving on to the rating for this particular movie, I would rate this movie 4.5 out of 5 because I thoroughly enjoyed this movie and I feel the hype around this movie was worth it. But this movie has also raised a very important question which needs to be answered. That is, when government put a particular area under restricted zone, they have done it for the safety or the security of the people. And it clearly means that people are not supposed to invade into that area. And if in case they invade it on their own free wish and desire, they are responsible for their deeds. But the reality is something different. People venture into such areas when they get into deep shit like situations. Then they reach out to the authorities, and then the authorities has to go back. So my question is, when you know that you are entering an endangered region, why do you need the help of the authorities when the authorities have already warned you about it? So I hope this video was entertaining for you. If that's the case, like the video, share the video, post your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So until my next video, bye bye, take care and spread the power of positivity around you.